And with the Democrats losing support among black men, we saw Kamala resort to racist, sexist bribes. She posted this overnight. She said black men deserve a president who cares about making their lives better. And then she attached her policy agenda for black men, including creating an opportunity agenda for black men. Not black women, not Latino men, certainly not white folk, just black men mentioned in her communication. And let's look at what she offers this demographic. $1 million, 1 million loans that are fully forgivable. And the woman who locked up people for marijuana offences is now promising to make weed legal, because that's all black men care about in Kamala's eyes, not paying back their loans and weed. Can you imagine if Trump posted a policy called creating an opportunity agenda for white men? But the Veep has not just been race baiting, she's also been stargazing.
You know, there's this whole, I talked with somebody once who said, you know, if you just look at where the stars are in the sky, don't look at them as just random things. If you just look at them as points, look at the constellation, what does it show you? So you just outlined it, Roland. What does it show you?
I have no idea what that was about. I've got no explanation at all. Just thank God she has such a relatable, normal, masculine man's man from the Midwest as her running mate. Not like he's going to say anything stupid.
Look, you all know it. We can't have 4 more years of this. We won't have 4 more years of it. We won't.
There you go. That's definitely in Trump's next ad. We can't have 4 more years of this. He's right. The Democrats have been terrible. And if you thought sassy moves and stupid comments were all Tim Walz had to offer, then you'd be wrong. He's actually quite mean-spirited too. Here he mocks Trump and a woman who he helped out by giving her $100 for her grocery bill.
But he walks into this grocery store and he hands a $100 bill to a lady to pay for his groceries. Did you see this? So I'm like thinking, I wonder what he's doing there. And then I got to thinking, I think it's just natural. Any woman he sees, he pays off because he did something on there. I don't know.
What an absolute grub. Joining me now is filmmaker and commentator Ami Horowitz. Ami, the left is in meltdown over new polling data showing that Donald Trump is gaining popularity among black and Hispanic voters. Even CNN pundits are in a spin about this. It looks like Trump will have the best performance with black voters since 1960. That's the best black vote for a Republican in 64 years, despite continuously being called a racist, Ami.
Yeah, look, it's absolutely incredible. Obama, the Obama coalition, which propelled Obama and Joe Biden to the presidency, is a 3-legged stool, right? It's white women, Hispanics, and black voters. And while he's gaining with white women, although that's actually being outpaced by the gains by Trump with white men, the other 2 legs of the stool are cratering, Rita. First of all, the Hispanic vote. The Hispanic vote 2 elections ago was at nearly 70%. Right now, Trump might get 50%. He's right now pulling at close to 50% of the Hispanic vote. That's despite the fact that the media business continuously trying to call him as anti-Hispanic. Right? That's all they do. He hates immigrants. He hates Hispanics. Hispanics aren't stupid. They see what's going on, and that's why he might win close to 50% of the Hispanic vote, okay? This is not going well for them. The black vote. The black vote, historically, votes for the Democrats at a higher rate than Putin wins in his last rigged election, okay? They vote for Democrats at nearly 90%. But right now, it is possible that Trump is going to win 25% of the black vote. That may not seem like a lot to you, but that is a bigger percentage of black vote in almost 60 years for Republicans. But more importantly, is that vote may flip a state like Pennsylvania, where he really has a problem in the Philadelphia urban area. Look, all of these things are coming together and creating absolute desperation and fear in the camp for Kamala Harris. How do we know that? Because she's going to the Death Star. She's going on to Fox News for an interview. She is so desperate that she can't handle friendly interviews, Rita. How is she going to handle Bret Baier? And Bret Baier, by the way, is not an attack dog. Bret Baier is actually just fair, right? Fair and honest. And she's not going to be able to handle that. She can't handle The View, Rita. What is she going to do? Look, the polling is all trending away from her. You know, a couple quick stats, which I think are really important. Right now in the Rust Belt, right, the three most important swing states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. Right now, she's behind in all. He may sweep all three of them. And Wisconsin, which was kind of solidly in her camp, not by much, but pretty solidly, in the last 10 polls that were done, she's only up in 4 of those polls. In Pennsylvania, in the last 10 polls, she's only up in 2. And in Michigan, which is probably the most solid blue of those 3, in the last 10 polls, she's only up by 1. She's down statistically in all of those swing states. And he's probably going to win Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, and right now Nevada is trending toward him. So look, right now it's possible, if the election were held today, he might win every one of those swing states. It is desperation time in Harris's camp.